Hello everybody, this is just a little small video. I am a former Pandemic Horde member, and I am here to tell you about, just in case you're interested in Pandemic Horde, what to expect, what to know before you go in. So, in Pandemic Horde, it's mainly you living in nullsec with a bunch of other people who are also living in nullsec. There are a bunch of things you can do, such as mining, PvE, PvP, incursion groups, PvP groups, small gang, anything you can think of. There are main fleets, such as the standing fleets, where you would go into certain areas, and from there, you will, just do what you want to do. But remember which fleet to go into, because there are mining standings, and then there is regular combat standing. So, the combat standing would just be said region standing. So the Kayla expansion, how you would put it that way, is TKE standing. And then you have the mining fleets, which say we're in TKE, it would be TKE mining fleet. Or it would be mining fleet standing. Also, do know that because you're in Pandemic Horde, you get targeted by literally fucking everyone that's not blue to you. As in, there will be small groups like the Tusters Co., the Initiative, Goonsworn Federation, who will try and come after you guys, and it will not be a fun journey. But, if you are interested in PvP, if you aren't wanting all this action, I'm not going to stop you. Do know that if you are a streamer joining Pandemic Horde, read about their rules first, because you cannot stream in ops, you cannot stream in comms, you would have to mute comms if you want to be in comms on stream. In order for you to even stream in a fleet, you are going to have to get the FC's permission unless you are the FC. Again, matters if it's an ops or not. So-and-so, if it's a mining fleet, anywho. When you're streaming alone, just make sure whenever you run into a certain group, if it's friendly, go ahead and DM their FC, if you know who it is. If you don't, then ask one of their members what's going on, and if they should be worried, or skip the system. So, and whenever there's a big fight, do know if you are streaming, you are responsible for your stream. Anywho, something else you should know about joining Horde is if you're a capital pilot, there's going to be different standards for you, knowing or saying that you go into certain groups, because there is Pandemic Horde Inc., there's Capital Fusion, where all the capitals go, there's Blessed Beings, which is mainly active people in Horde, and there are a bunch of various groups in Horde that you can search up. But the main one is Pandemic Horde Inc. Now, Pandemic Horde Inc. has to deal with just you going around PvP, nothing major. Capital Fusion has to deal with all the caps. I'm pretty sure there's Fancy Pants, which deals with logistics support and PvP, but they have different requirements. There's CO2, which is the old CO2 Corp, before GigX got it banned. And then there is a whole bunch of other corps for either Logi, mining, so-and-so. So, before go into Horde, just know you're going to be doing a lot of fighting. If you're going to be in a mining fleet, keep your D-scan up. And you're going to be living in nullsec. Not saying all the Horde members live in nullsec, because Horde does have a high sec group called Pandemic Horde High Sec Division, or High Security Division, and that is mainly just for high sec operations. So if you are interested in joining Horde or doing any of that, contact Join Horde and get to know the people there first, ask the recruiters a bunch of questions, and see if you like it. This is a video on before you join Horde.